We're going over the last two examples of section 3.3. I already started writing some things in here. And I got to make sure you guys remember, we want to go about the origin here. So we're not worried about this point. We want to go from this point right here. Okay? Now, I circled this and I wrote this on here on purpose because rotation says it's going 270 degrees. It doesn't tell us if it's going counterclockwise or clockwise. What I said in the first segment is that when it has nothing there listed, you always want to go counterclockwise. It's automatically a default. So I drew my arrow going this direction here. And then over here, I wrote my rule of when we're rotating 270 degrees. Again, the X and the Y swap spots, and the X is going to change to its opposite. Okay? So in this case, like before, like I did in the previous examples, we're going to take these and we'll swap spots. Okay, 0 and 2. I didn't make any positive or negative based on the thing we got here. Y stays the same. X is going to go to its opposite, so it goes to positive 2. Okay, so we're good there. So let's go ahead and plot that point. So 0, 2. Right here. Okay, now let's go to K. Okay, again, we're going to swap spots. So we're going to go 4 and 1. Let's just leave it at 1 for now. Now, remember, the Y stays the same. So Y is -4, so this will go -4. And then the other part is that X is -1, so this is going to go, now what? +1, okay? And then we do the same thing for L for our last one. So let's plot this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 1. And this is going to be our other point, which is going to be K prime. This one was what? J prime. And then L prime is going to be, let's see what we got here, of swap spots. So 3 goes first and 4 goes second. Now remember, the Y stays the same, so we'll leave that one as negative, and 4 will change to its opposite, so they'll go 4. And then we're going to go, here we go, 1, 2, 3, and up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be our L prime. Okay. Now this is going to look a little bit different than what we have here because this one's rotating around this point and this one's rotating around the origin. So that's what our picture would look like. So we won't want to compare it to that. But these are the correct answers if we're counterclockwise rotated at 270 degrees. Okay, now this one does say that we're going about the origin. So this one should look a little bit better. And we're also going 90 degrees counterclockwise. So what is our rule for 90 degrees counterclockwise? Let's look back up our rules again. Again, same scenario. X and Y switch spots, but the Y now changes to its opposite. So let's write that rule in here. So we want to change to Y and X. And now I believe, what did I say was that changed? Y changes to its opposite. Okay, there we go. So here's our points that we got to do. So let's start with, doesn't matter, let's start with Q. So we'll go, I'm going to write it down here below because I don't have much room up there. Q prime, again, swap spots. So 5 and 4. Y changes to a negative, okay? And we're good there. Then let's go to the next one, which is P prime. We got 1, 1, so swapping them really doesn't make any difference on that, but now the Y is going to change to negative, so we'll change that one to negative. And then we got R. Here we go. Swap spots, 1 and 5. 5 stays the same. 1 changed to a negative, and then that's our new answer there. So let's go ahead and plot that on here. So let's go -5. Let's see here, it says around the origin. I'm assuming this is the origin here because that line's kind of weird. So let's go -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 1. And that's up 4, 2, 3, 4. That's Q prime. And -1, 1 is P prime. And then we got R prime, which is -1, and then up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is our R prime. Okay. And there we go. So that is our rotation of how many degrees? So Q is over here. R is here now, and then P and P are there. Okay. All right. Any questions at all? There you go. So I hope you have any questions. Make sure you do the homework and then take the quiz afterwards, and you'll be all good. Remember to look on Teams for announcements on all you do. And remember, if you have any questions, you can always look back at this video. You can also go and look at the PowerPoint scenario that's downloaded on the file section under Chapter 3, Section 3.3. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, make sure you don't hesitate to contact me, and we'll go over some stuff. And remember, the Zoom will be at 12 o'clock on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. So if you want extra help, we can show up there too. All right, have a good day.